What if I told you you could run a powerful AI model, one that writes code, reads images, extracts data, and thinks completely offline on your own machine with zero subscription fees and zero privacy concerns? No ChatGPT, no Claude, no monthly bill, no data leaving your computer. Just raw AI intelligence running locally on your hardware. And the best part? We're not talking about some tiny toy model that gives you 5-word answers. We're talking about Google's Gemma 4, a multimodal thinking model that can build you a fully functional game, analyze an invoice, and detect objects in an image, all without touching the internet. In this video, we're going to show you exactly how to set this up from scratch. Download, install, configure, test. Whether you're a developer, a researcher, or just someone who is done paying for AI tools, this one's for you. Let's get into it. All right, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we cover real tech implementations and business use cases that you can actually build and use. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. Today's video is a complete step-by-step guide to running AI locally using a tool called LM Studio, and we're going to use it to run Google's Gemma 4 model. Here's what we're covering today: how to download and install LM Studio on Windows, how to download and run the Gemma 4 model, how to chat with it and test its speed on real hardware. This is a packed tutorial, so grab a coffee, follow along, and by the end of this video, you will have a fully working local AI setup running on your machine. Let's go. Okay, let's start from the very beginning. Open up your browser and in the search bar, type Download LM Studio. Go ahead and click on the first result. That's the official LM Studio website. It's going to take you straight to the download page. Now, once you're on the download page, you'll see options for Mac, Linux, and Windows. Since we're on Windows today, we're going to click on the Download for Windows button. Now, quick note here. If you scroll down slightly, you'll notice you have a choice between two versions: x86, which is for Intel or AMD processors, and ARM64, which is for Snapdragon or MediaTek ARM-based processors. Make sure you pick the right one for your machine. And just so you know, if you're on Mac or Linux, LM Studio also supports installation via CLI command, so that's an option too. This tutorial is focused on Windows, but drop a comment below if you'd like us to do a dedicated Linux tutorial. We'll make it happen if there's enough demand. All right, click Download and let the installer file come down. It's not a huge file, so it shouldn't take too long depending on your connection. Double-click on Installer, you will get this first screen. Click on Agree. In Next screen, you can select Preferred User and click on Next. Select file location where you want to install and click on Install. Click on Finish button. This will launch LM Studio. Welcome to LM Studio. The first thing you'll see is the Get Started screen. Go ahead and click the Get Started button. Now, LM Studio might try to automatically start downloading a model for you right away, which is helpful if you want to jump straight in. But since we're going to be downloading Gemma 4 manually in just a minute, we're going to click Skip here. On the next screen, it'll ask if you want to automatically load a model every time LM Studio starts. For now, we're going to disable that toggle and click Continue to LM Studio. This just gives us more control over what loads and when, which is especially important if you're on lower-end hardware. And now, here it is. This is the main LM Studio interface. Let's take a quick tour before we dive into downloading models, because understanding the layout is going to save you a lot of time. On the left side, you've got your navigation icons. Let's quickly walk through the key ones. Chat section. This is where you load a model and have a conversation with your local AI. Think of it as your offline ChatGPT window. CLI/developer section. This is where things get interesting for developers. You can load models, start a local server, and access developer documentation all from here. My Models. This shows you all the models you've already downloaded and have sitting on your local machine. And here is where you go to find and download new models. This is where we're heading next. All right, now that we know our way around, let's go get Gemma 4. Before we jump into downloading and running the model, let's take a quick second to talk about the hardware we're testing on today, because this matters a lot when it comes to local AI. And we want to be completely transparent here. We're not running this on some beefy workstation with a top-of-the-line NVIDIA GPU. This is a real-world, mid-range setup that a lot of you watching probably have at home or at your desk. Here's what we're working with. CPU, Intel Core i7 14th generation. RAM, 32 GB system memory. GPU, AMD RX 570 with 8 GB VRAM. Now, here's the honest truth about this setup. The RX 570 is an older AMD card. It's a solid card for gaming and everyday tasks, but when it comes to AI workloads, most local AI frameworks are heavily optimized for NVIDIA GPUs. CUDA support, tensor cores, the whole ecosystem just leans NVIDIA. And that's actually a great thing for this video, because if Gemma 4 can run usably on this hardware, it means most of you watching can run it too. This is about as real-world as it gets. Now, if you're running an NVIDIA RTX 30 or 40 series card, or even the newer 50 series, you're going to see dramatically better performance than what we show today. We'll call out those comparisons as we go through the tests. All right, now that you know what we're working with, let's go pick the right model for this hardware and get it downloaded. Click on the Model Search section on the left sidebar. You'll see a search box at the top. Type in Gemma 4 and hit Enter. You're going to see 4 different Gemma 4 models from Google come up. Let's break down what each one is so you can pick the right one for your hardware. First up, Gemma 4 31B at 20 GB. This is the big one. It's designed for high-end local systems. Think an RTX 4090 or a Mac M2, M3 Max with 32 GB or more of unified memory. Seriously powerful, but it needs serious hardware. Next, Gemma 4 E4B at 6.3 GB. This is a compact 4.5 billion parameter multi-model model designed for local on-device AI. Great balance between capability and resource requirements. Then there's Gemma 4 E2B at 4.4 GB, and its quantized version can run at around just 2.4 GB. This one's compact enough to run on mobile devices. If your machine is really limited on memory, this is your option. And finally, Gemma 4 26B A4B at 18 GB. This one fits comfortably in 18 GB of VRAM, making it ideal for 24 GB GPUs like the RTX 4090, while still leaving overhead for an impressive 256K context window. So which one are we downloading today? We're going with the E4B, the 6.3 GB version. Our hardware supports it well, and it can be extended to a 50,000 token context window for testing. It's the sweet spot for most mid-range setups. Go ahead and click Download on the E4B model and let it pull down. Grab a coffee. Depending on your internet speed, this might take a few minutes. And while that's downloading, just a quick note. You'll notice each model listed shows you its size and hardware requirements right there in the interface. LM Studio is really good about being transparent with what your system needs. Always check that before downloading. Download complete? Excellent. You should now see a button that says Use in New Chat. Click that, and let's start talking to Gemma 4. All right, this is the moment we've been waiting for. We've got Gemma 4 loaded up, and we're in the chat window. Let's start simple and just see how fast this thing actually responds. We're going to type, "Hey Gemma, how are you?" Just a basic prompt to benchmark the response speed on our hardware. Okay. And there it is. That took about 54 seconds to generate a response, and we got a speed of 10.23 tokens per second, with a total output of 234 tokens. Now, before anyone jumps into the comments, yes, 54 seconds sounds like a lot. But remember, this is a thinking model running on lower-end local hardware, and 10 tokens per second for a thinking model? That's honestly not bad at all. Here's the exciting part. If you're running on an RTX 5060, you're looking at 3 to 5 times that speed. Jump up to a 5070 or 5090, and you can easily hit 10x or more. The hardware ceiling on this is very high. But let's not stop at one prompt. Let's test something a bit more demanding. We're going to send, "Can you assist me in understanding how matrix math works?" That one took 55 seconds and came in at around 10 tokens per second. But the key difference here is the total output, 1,860 tokens, nearly 8 times more content in almost the exact same time. That's the thing about consistent throughput. The model isn't slowing down as the response gets longer. It's maintaining that steady 10 tokens per second across the board, which is exactly what you want to see when you're processing large outputs. So let's bring this all together. In this video, you've seen Gemma 4 running completely locally through LM Studio. No internet required, no API fees, no data leaving your machine. If you got value from this video, smash that like button. It genuinely helps us reach more people who could benefit from content like this. And subscribe to the channel if you want more real-world tech implementations and AI use cases. We go deep on the stuff that actually matters. Drop your questions in the comments below, whether it's about LM Studio, Gemma 4, hardware recommendations, or if you want that Linux tutorial, we read every comment. We'll explore more about Gemma 4 in the next video by running some tests on it. So, see you in the next one.